Hi, this is Different Careers with Kate Nudd, and again, I am a licensed massage therapist at the moment. Today, I'm going to do a continuing education review, but this title will probably be a little bit misleading because the portion of the video that we will be going over answers that question. But this is a thorough review, so I'll try to make the review more brief and then get into it. I made a mistake and I didn't put down the timing of when I finished taking this class, so I don't remember how long it actually took me. But let's get over. So, this class was done by two different instructors. So it's another fascia class, updating our hands-on approach. So Whitney Lowell and Teal Luca, I don't know how to pronounce their names, did this. It seemed like they did try to give some scientific research and stuff in their presentation. We can look at the course handout, and because I don't remember if there was any scientific research links in the handout or not. It sounds like they try, like you couldn't get to the links, but it was on their slides. So you may have to go to their website or something to get some of it. But they did give you certain information. Yeah, so download the handout here or whatever. So let's get back into what their class was supposed to go over. So learn about the properties of fascia, hands-on techniques for working with fascia and the leg. Join Teal, Luca, and Whitney Lowell for this engaging course that explores the composition roles of fascia and collagen and demonstrates several myofascial hands-on techniques focused on the fascia and the leg and the serratus, the gracilis, and semitendinosus, and the pes anterasius muscle. I can't pronounce any of these words, by the way. Luckily, you do not have to become a licensed massage therapist and pronounce everything correctly to become a licensed massage therapist. Otherwise, I probably couldn't do this. I probably couldn't do any profession if my life depended on pronouncing things properly. This course was featured during the 2022 ABMPC Summit Fascia. So again, copyrights go to the ABMP and the instructors. And I'm just giving a review. So, online course. So, introduction to fascia, history of working with fascia, properties of collagen, hands-on techniques, and all those muscles, legacy approaches versus current approaches. Learning objectives. So describe the important role of sensory receptors in fascial tissue. Describe the proposed responses of fascial system to manual therapy. List at least 3 manual therapy treatment techniques to work with fascia. So about the instructors. So Whitney Lowell directs the Academy of Clinical Massage, which provides advanced clinical massage, continuing education, as well as programs for schools. It is a system of orthopedic massage is designed for massage therapists seeking to meet the needs of clients with chronic pain or sports, recreational, or occupational pain and injury conditions. He is an author of Orthopedic Assessment in Massage Therapy, and his articles appear regularly in the professional peer-reviewed journals, Massage Bodywork Magazine, and other industry publications. And then if you want, you can go... you can go to academyofclinicalmassage.com for him. And then Teal Luca is a lead instructor of the director of advancedtrainings.com. He is a certified advanced rolfer with a diverse background that includes manual therapy, somatic psychology, transformative education, as well as organizational leadership development. He is the author of Advanced Myofascial Techniques textbook series, has a regular myofascial techniques column in Massage Bodywork magazine, and his articles have been published in magazines and peer-reviewed technical journals. Internationally, he has trained thousands of practitioners in his popular courses at schools and centers in over 20 countries and 6 continents. His private practice is based in Colorado, includes myofascial and pain science, informed manual therapy, as well as professional consulting and supervision and practitioners around the world. Learn more at advancedtrainings.com. So feel free to check these individuals out. So a review on their class. So I think for the most part, it took me over an hour. Now, like, did it clearly define what fascia is or fascia is to me? There was this implied thing where one of the guys was talking and he's like, it's dense connective tissue. And they were doing this more like an interview process where they were talking back and forth. So I wasn't sure if this was like 100% well organized or not. Like I felt like it was more like, I don't know, I felt like it could have been organized a little bit better, because like the description that was on of like, oh, you're gonna clearly be able to know these things, coming out of this class, I didn't understand certain things clearly still, because again, when you study anatomy and physiology in a college textbook, you're like, it's dense connective tissue. It's a specific kind of dense connective tissue or whatever. So it's like if you call it fascia, or like, I'm like, what are you talking about? Because there's different kinds of connective tissue. Can you be more specific? And fascia to me is a broad term, not a narrow term. And I want to know the specifics of what fascia is. What kind of connective tissue is it? What kind of cells make up this connective tissue for fascia specifically? So, like those questions are not being answered on a massage therapy level. So, but they did like show slides of like, this person did this and this person did this, and there's medical research being done, and we'll get into this, but basically I think I'm titling this one, What? Rats Can Do Yoga? Because they showed scientific research in here of rats doing yoga. So we're going to look at that today. But they were saying in part of the scientific research that the rats, they did some kind of test study on them, and they found that like the rats got massages and you didn't have to apply super deep pressure for the massage to be therapeutic. And I was like, yes, there's research that supports this. Because why am I bringing this up? Because sometimes you get people coming in, whether it's like a spa setting or your private practice, and they're like, give me deep pressure, go all out of it, work everything out. Like, I want super deep pressure. And a lot of times, like, I have a lot of clients like that came to me when I had my own business. Now that I work in a spa setting, people come to me and they have muscle tension and their muscle does not respond to my touch. Sometimes it doesn't matter if it's light pressure, medium pressure, hard pressure, or deep pressure, their muscles do not loosen up for me. So, but when I use massage tools like a rapid tension relief device where you are, what's the word I'm looking for? You are using this like massage vibrator tool to help loosen up the muscles. It seems like that actually loosens them up much better than me actually doing hands-on touch. So I'm like, why are the massage tools more effective than my hands or my elbow or my forearm? I don't know, but it seems like people's bodies respond better to the massage tools versus me doing manual labor. So yeah, you don't always need light. You don't always need deep pressure for the massage to be effective. You might need your massage therapist, your licensed massage therapist in the state that you live, to actually use some kind of massage tool. And there's different kinds of massage tools. So if I find continuing education courses on them, I will show you. Who knows, maybe I'll get into reviewing other people's YouTube demonstrations if they use certain tools and give my 2 cents in on it. So let us show the science experiment of rats doing yoga so you understand what I'm talking about.
Going to get through a couple more of these slides to set us up for the table work. Yeah. This was a stretching research done where rats were stretched in different ways to see what happened with their inflammatory markers, because it seems that stretching seems to reduce inflammation through collagen, through a connective tissue mechanism. Okay, so super relevant to yoga, how the stretching seems to turn down inflammatory markers, and a lot of that's speculated to be activity of the fibroblasts, but something happens in fascia itself where it has a inflammatory resolution system when it's stimulated. This was a robot massage where this little device basically gave the rat's leg a massage to measure inflammatory results, and over time the rats that got the massage had much healthier tissues than the ones who didn't. Interestingly, maybe the most interesting thing of this study that came out last year, 2021, was that they checked different levels of force. They were asking what level of force would make the best effect on connective tissue that's been inflamed or injured. And their results were that all levels of force had about the same effect, all the way from barely perceptible to almost damaging the skin. All were better than the control, and there was no discernible difference. It was just the fact that they were moving and having some pressure, the repetitive pressure on them, seemed to make the difference more than the amount of force. So, moral of the story there, maybe we don't have to push really hard in our work to have at least the physiological effects on the tissues. So, a question that
So, yeah. Um, so, yeah. So, again, they're talking more about like the fascia tissue specifically. It's not going to affect the fascia tissue. Muscle tissue is way more complicated, where it's not it like um so it's like there's different layers of muscles. They're like you may have to massage different muscle groups specifically. So again, this one was specifically talking about fascia. How do we change the fascia in the body for people to feel relief in the fascia, or the dense connective tissue portion of like the muscles, so that you can get more release. And so they're strongly encouraging stretching. So you saw the video, it helped reduce inflammation in the back because they were where the rats were stretching 2 times a day for 10 minutes. So strongly encourage everyone to get into stretching more, and stretching specific muscle groups. So if you feel muscle tension in a certain area, try to find a specific muscle stretch for that area to stretch. So, what is the rating for this? I'm thinking this time around I'm going to give them a C, because like I think for the most part they did what they said they were gonna do, and they did give techniques about how to release certain muscle groups with the if people have problems with fascia in those areas. So I'm going to give them a C, and I really felt like the rat information was relevant to any licensed massage therapist in any state. So yeah, I'm going to give them a C rating for this particular group. However, I would have liked things to be a little bit more clear. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, feel free to, if you have any massage questions, feel free to put those questions in the comment section, and I'll try to answer those that I can. Let's see. And if you want, feel free to subscribe to this channel. Until next time.